Hey y'all, it's TxStampin Sharon. Welcome to Stamping Live on Thursday nights with Sharon. We just like to get on here and have a good time. I love stamping and sharing, and I love it when you join me live. But if you're watching the replay, I do want to thank you. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to spend it with me for a few minutes. We're going to do a really fun technique that is so super easy using packing tape. I've moved lots, so I do have one of these type of rollers. The packing tape comes in all types of packaging, so we're gonna have a lot of fun with that tonight. And I hope that if you haven't tried this, that you will. Okay, I love to inspire you. And I love to be able to be a source of products for you. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. So if you see anything that you need, I'm more than happy to help you get it. You can find out how to contact me, my video, below the video, my blog, my website, anything you need right below the video. I want to say hello to my live viewers. I'm seeing from Jennifer that she says that the retreat was a blast. We had the Creative 8 retreat this past weekend, and it was a lot of fun. I am recovered. It was, it's a lot of work, but the Creative 8 team, we love to do it. So there we go. Debbie Siegel says she likes easy. So you're in the right place, Debbie, I promise. Hello, Kathy. Hello, Melissa. Hi, Betty. Hello, Trish Lappin. How are you, my friend? Hi, Colleen from Northeast Ohio. And Kathy Kelly from Florida. Okay. And Kay Zarenko from New Braunfels, right down the road from me. I am a demonstrator in Kyle, Texas. I moved here a couple of years ago to be closer to grandbabies. I have 13 of them. So I need to be close. We're going to go ahead and let me show you the cute card that we're doing. It is absolutely, we want to get that shine. You see that shiny glass? That's what we're going to be playing with that packing tape. Hello, Priscilla. How are you? This is a super cute card. I absolutely love this. This is called Share a Milkshake bundle out of the mini catalog that just launched. And of course, we don't want a naked envelope. So we have stamped some cherries across the bottom. You could stamp them along the back on the flap. Hello, Keith Ann. How are you? I do want to say hello as well to Michelle Batson. She is our moderator this evening. She is the one that is going to help guide you on any questions that you may have, where to find something such as this Share a Milkshake bundle that is on my website. Michelle has been helping me since the beginning of going live on YouTube. So if you have a question for her, you could type the @ sign and then start typing Michelle Batson's name and she will see it. But she's so on the ball that if you type a question, she'll probably see it anyway. I'm just saying, she's that good. Okay, so we also have the coordinating dies. Now, these are a lot of fun, and I want to share a few tips with you, especially on the cherry and the straw, because maybe I'm the only one that had a challenge. So we'll get to that in just a minute. My paper that I am using, Roxanne says she is loving the card from the Monday's Mystery Stamping. She has made 1.5 cards so far, needs to finish and post on Facebook. Yay, I'm so glad. So this is called Country Gingham, okay? And this is the Strawberry Sorbet print or color. And then we have the Petal Pink. And then when you flip it over, we've got our Balmy Blue and our Mint Macaron, and I just love this paper. Someone said that it reminded them of the checkerboard, like a picnic, the cloth that you would put down to have a picnic. So with that in mind, I thought, well, it looks like, hello, Susie Linhart from Arizona, my friend. How are you? It looks like a tablecloth. So we had to use it on the card. So there you go. Now, I do want to let you know that in case you want to remember these cards, I have this simple little download over on my blog. Don't go anywhere yet. It won't be available until 8 p.m. Central, just so that you can remember this card and the other cards that I'm going to share with you. And so I do want to point out a couple of things. So this is the mini catalog, and here is the stamp set. Okay. Super sweet. When you look at the inspiration cards, it's like, I loved them, but I wanted brighter colors. So that's why I went brighter colors on my cards. And you will see that when I show you the rest of them. But when you look at these, study how they did them. You know, this kind of looks like the waffle cone back here. When they did it in the crumb cake, just kind of look at these cards for inspiration. Whenever you buy a bundle and you go, okay, I got it. Now what? Start here and then come find me and I'll give you some more. Like this one, this is one of my, this was an inspiration for one of my cards because I just thought it was stinking cute. I made it my own, okay? But keep this card in mind when I show you. Rochelle says the gingham paper is on my February wish list, and I just bought the Share a Milkshake bundle. Perfect, perfect. Mary Mott says stamp and dies for set and paper on its way. Perfect, you guys. Oh, and you know what? I wanted to tell you, do you guys use Post-it notes to like, oh, that's my favorite? Like mark your catalogs and stuff. I want to point something out. I'm trying to let the world know about this because it is different. It is new. Starting on page 78 in the back, there are options for either a cling mount, which is the red rubber, or a photopolymer version of the stamp set, the fragrant flowers. Same with the happy labels. Same with lightning the way bundle. So keep that in mind. This is something new that they're trying. And so if you decide to order this, then you have a choice. Okay. So there you go. Another little tip for you guys. Hello, Gloria Davis. How are you? So one more thing I want to point out right now, it is Celebration, and Celebration is January and February. It ends February 28th. You get to choose something out of this little brochure when you shop out of either one of these catalogs and your order is $50 or more before tax and shipping. So I always like to point that out. I get emails every day. Does it just have to be out of this catalog? Nope. It can be out of this catalog. It can be out of off the clearance rack. Anything that is $50 increments, you get to shop and get something free. Free. Hello. Don't let those freebies go away. Don't let those freebies go away. Okay, we're going to do some stamping. I am using Blushing Bride, Soft Suede, Balmy Blue, Melon Mambo, and Real Red for that cherry on top. Okay, let's just pull all these down so you can see them. Good, Gloria. I'm so glad you're doing well. Now, I have taken some strips of cardstock, and we're going to be stamping on these first. We're going to stamp, when we save scraps of cardstock, I have a limit. I will save basic white. We talked about this. Gosh, did we talk about this on the last live or on mystery stamping? Anyway, recently we talked about how much of your scraps do you keep? If you guys have a drawer full of basic white scrap, throw it away. Dump that drawer. Let that go. Just let that go. You can keep good sized pieces, but these little itty bitty strippy things that you guys don't, just let it go. This is a good sized piece to keep, and I will show you what I'm going to do with it. Margaret says, I got my cane embossing folder today. Woohoo! That is a fun one. The cane embossing folder is also in the new mini. We are going to use Melon Mambo, and we're going to stamp our glass. Okay. I think I want a piece of scrap paper. Okay, so we have a piece of scrap paper here. We're going to ink up our solid image first. And if you will notice, it is stained. It is what it is. If you guys have not used photopolymer, when you use any of the pinks or the reds, it stains it. First time you touch that to the ink pad. I'm going to stamp off first, and then I'm going to stamp again. Kathy Ott, it is a great size for a bookmark. Sue Cressage says, TxStampin, Sharon Armstrong, you convinced me. I went through my drawers 2 days ago and cleaned it out. Isn't it freeing, Sue? Isn't it freeing? Just let it go. You're like, it stresses me out to try to go find just the right size. And I'm like, messing with it. You're wasting time. Just let it go. Let it go. Good for you, Sue. I'm so glad. All right. So now this is the second part. And to me, this kind of looked wonky. Okay, because we have this little cutout here, and I was like, well, it's got to go with that. I don't know, but we're going to do it. Hello, Kay Strum. We're glad you're here. Hubby made scallops mascarpone with asparagus and mushrooms. Well, of course you had to eat supper first, girl. All right. So we're going to stamp this, and I'm going to, oh, the light is really glaring. Sorry if my head gets in the camera. I'm trying to get right over that. If I don't line this up well, I do have one that I stamped before we went live. Gloria Davis says, so thinking of signing up as a demonstrator with you. Was looking last night on your Wise. Very enticing. Gloria, girlfriend, come on over. You need to do this right now. Stampin' Up! Has a fabulous promotion about joining. You have 3 options. One, and you can pay $129 for 2 of the options. The next color I'm using is Blushing Bride. You get to shop for $175 worth of product. There's a new mini catalog. Surely you can find $175 worth of product to shop for in that mini catalog. You don't want the mini, and plus you get one of the new, well, we'll just show you. Get the little mini cut and emboss, and I just had to get the boho blue one. It's so cute. I am using it tonight. I didn't just happen to have that. I have it here because I'm using it. But yeah, you get the boho mini for $129. You get the boho mini and up to $175 worth of free stuff. Don't want the mini? No problem. You pay $99. You get $175 worth of anything you want. It's a totally customizable. So Gloria, come on, girl. Let's do this. You can chat with me anytime about joining. I'm more than happy to answer your questions. Okay, so I am going to do another one, and I'm using the little bowl. And I'm trying to remember, did I use, hold on, let me look at my bowl. You know, sometimes I've slept between cards, so I just want to make sure. Yep, I did. I did this full strength. This is kind of an unusual piece, and I want to show you. So yeah, if you guys have any questions like Gloria about joining, you can contact me below the video if you're watching the replay, and I'm more than happy to answer your questions. We can get on the phone. I can email you, whatever you want. I'm going to go back to using Melon Mambo. Barbie says, would love to be on her team, but she's too old. Hogwash. Absolutely no one is too old. Barbie, do you enjoy saving money every time you place an order? Every time you buy something? When you are a demonstrator, you get 20% off of everything you buy every time. Every time. You don't have to do what I'm doing. You don't have to put yourself on YouTube. You don't have to stamp in front of the world and you know, talk like I do. You ain't got to do any of that. Okay, I am lining this up and I'm trying very hard to get it, but I got to show you what this does. If you place an order every month that's about $100, you need to be a demonstrator. You need to be saving the money. Okay, so I was off just a little bit. I want to, but it's a two-tone look, and that's what I wanted to show you. Okay. Trish Lappin says, what is too old? No one here is probably older than her, she said. All right, I'm going to try that one more time. I just want to see if I can get it lined up. It is a two-step stamp. And like I said, because of my head, Katie Lay says, I just joined. I'm kind of on Sharon's team. I signed up with one of her downline. So you are on my team. It may not be directly to me, but you're on my team. All right, we're going to do this again. And I'm going to try really hard to get that lined up. We're going to go. Okay, hopefully that's it. That's better. Anyway, it's just super cute. Okay, so two-step. All right, let's close this up. And Patricia is on here, and she joined my team last week. It was so fun. I got off. This will be number 67 in my card technique series. Yep. I got off the live on Monday night, and I had 3 new team members, and I was like, look at that. How fun is that? Look at all those 3 people going to be saving money every time they buy their stamps. I'm just going to pull a loud piece of tape off. That is so long. We do not want that long. Hold on. We're going to cut this off. We're fixing to make a mess. You know, I should have, this is definitely going to go in the technique book. And what I should have done on the download, I should have formatted it for those of you who are saving it as a technique. I promise I will do that. It may not be for a day or two, but I will do that, and I will email you. I will send out an email when I've done it. So if anybody is in my using my technique series reference book, I will have that for you. So sorry, what a great idea. All right, I'm going to take my packing tape, and I'm going to start it up here, and I'm going to rub like this. I'm just going to rub it down. Didn't quite catch it all, but it's close enough. Mary Moat says, I'll be 78 in May, just started making cards last year. She's not too old. If you can make cards, you are not too old to be a demonstrator. I am just saying. All right, so we've got that, okay? And I'm going to just kind of tuck that under a little bit. We're going to move this out of the way. So we have our shiny bowls. We have our shiny glass. How fun is that, right? Jeannie Brown says she's going to be 66 in a little over a week. Inika is going to be 63. See? You're not too old. Those people are demonstrators. You're not too old. All right. Let's see what we're doing next. We're going to do some stamping. Let's do some stamping on this piece. And we're going to have a little blushing bride. Hello, Delina. I'm so glad you're here with us. Welcome. We're going to stamp, I don't know, the ice cream part of our milkshake. Okay. Polly Libby said it perfectly. All this crafting keeps us young. That's right, girlfriend. That is so true. Okay. And so I love chocolate on my milkshake. So we're going to get a little soft suede. Whoops. Roxanne signed up for Medicare last week. I'll be 65 on February 15th. She has aged into Medicare. She's going to be aging into Medicare like I did. You'll never forget that term, will you, Roxanne? All right. So I want a little bit of chocolate on my milkshake. So we're just going to stamp that like that. Michelle Batson says, this is a great alternative to heat embossing if you need a quick card or out of clear embossing powder. You're right, Michelle. It is. Okay, so we need, I told you that I was going to teach you a tip. We need a red cherry on top, and we need a balmy blue straw. Okay? Debbie Hamilton says that the strawberry ice cream could be used as a cloud. Yes, it could. Yes, it could. I don't know what I got on there, but I got something. It's okay. We're going to cut it off. So what I found is if I stamp the cherry, I had a heck of a time. Maybe it's because I'm old. We've already talked about age, but I had a heck of a time die cutting it. So here's what I did instead. You know, I'm going to teach you something new. Y'all know it. We're going to pull in our cute little emboss, our Stampin' Cut and Emboss. Polly says she's never tried this trick, but it's pretty cool. This cute little thing. Okay, I'm going to be honest. I didn't think I needed it. I've got the big one over there, sitting over there. However, when I have a bunch of stuff on my craft table, it is hard to bring the big guy over. So having the baby here, especially for what I'm doing tonight, then it's perfect. It's perfect. Snowy Mom says that she's her best customer. Girl, I hear you. I hear you. Okay, so this is the cute little thing that I was talking about earlier, that if you decide to join and get on my team, you can pick out the white one or the blue one for $129. You still get to shop for $175 worth of product. If you don't want one of these, it's okay. No mini. You pay $99 and you still get to shop for $175 worth of product. It's the best deal. It's the best deal. What does it mean to be a demonstrator? Well, you're an independent demonstrator. You can do pretty much what you would choose to do. And a lot of you, I'm hearing you say that you don't want to do what I do. It's okay. It's okay. You can simply enjoy the benefits of placing orders from yourself and saving money. Hello, Maria Romero from Kyle, Texas. Girl, how are you? Okay, I am looking for the dies. We had them. Hold on. Oh, they're right here. Okay, so remember I said I cut my paper this way? I just cut a piece of paper, my 4 inches in half by 2. That's perfect for this size of a platform. When you do use the mini, you are limited to about 3 inches. Okay, so your dies need to fit on that. Your paper needs to fit on that. Here I go this earlier stamping. I was like, whoops. Maria says, doing great. I started at the perfect timing. Yes, you did. Okay, so we're going to get our dies, and we're going to get our straw, and we're going to get our cherry. Okay, let's put that right there. And here's what we're going to do. We'll put our cherry there and our straw there. And we're going to grab a piece of washi tape, and we're just going to put that right there. Hold it down. I don't want it slipping around when I go to move things. Okay. And I'm going to do this. We're going to take our little cloud ice cream, and we're also going to just use a little bit of washi tape. Gwen says she has a little trouble with my white mini. No, not sure what to do to make it better. I hate to waste the money and just get the blue one. Gwen, talk to me, girl. What's wrong with, what kind of trouble are you having? Let's see if we can recreate it and fix the problem. Okay, we're going to put just a little piece of washi tape right there. We're going to put our second plate, our number 2. We've got one on the bottom, one on the top. So are you having trouble at this point where you're trying to push it in? Now I'm pushing. Can you see my little handle moving? It's jumping. Okay. So I kind of hold it like that. And if I can't get it to go, it's like Enika said, I kind of stagger. I pull out that top plate, and then it just, whoops, hold on. Margaret says she's always been her best customer. Okay, so once you get it going, come on. I have not had trouble until now. Watch this. It's because I'm trying to help you out. Come on, there we go. Once you get it going, it will go. You do kind of have to push it a bit. The white mini is finicky. All my card makers have issues from time to time. Stagger the plates or use the gray plate instead of the clear. Whoops, spit that out, didn't it? The only thing I realize that I do have trouble with is just getting it started. So is that what y'all are saying? You're having trouble getting it started? Okay, let's get some more. Michelle Moore, you finally caught alive. Yay! I am so glad you're here. We lost our... You know, it's just amazing how I start off so organized. There it is. I want a piece of washi tape. Gwen says, I do stagger my plates, but it's hard to get it to go through. Karen says, if I get it going, it will stop when it hits the die cut. Getting started. Okay, we're just going to keep playing with that getting started issue because that seems to be what you guys are saying. All right, I'm going to get my glass and we're just going to cut out our bowl, even though it might be a little bit wonky. I just want you to see the shiny, well, yeah, we could do this one. We'll do this one. The shiny glasses. Okay, and another piece. Katie Lay says, I haven't even opened my machine yet. I just got it in the mail yesterday. I can't believe you didn't look at it, Katie. I mean, that guy shows up in that brown truck, puts that package on my door, and I just go open it immediately. I'm like, oh, what'd I buy? I forgot. All right, we're going to try to recreate y'all's issue. Okay, I don't know. I'm a little bit wonky there, and I think I'm going to leave it that way. I've got my plates all lined up. Okay, so we're going to start that way. And I mean, when I did it earlier, once this handle started to move, I just kind of pushed it and I'm doing it and it's not doing it. So Deborah says, move up a little, cutting off the bottom. Sorry, there we go. I was just putting my dies on. So now we're going to stagger the plate. I'm going to have my top plate in first. See if that'll grab it that way. I'm kind of at an angle. So, and that went really well. Did y'all see that? Michelle Moore has a question about signing up. Michelle Moore, what is your question? Wow, it just really spits it out. So did y'all see what I did? Let me just pull it out and I'll show you. I staggered the plate quite a bit. What, half an inch? Okay. And then it went out through. So Michelle Moore, question about joining. Let's just chat about joining. When you want to join, you go to my website and the link is below the video. It is my Stampin' Up website. Before you go to actually join, I recommend that you make a list of everything you want for your $175 in products. We have cut out our little glass. And then when you go to join, you're going to go to my website. You're going to click the join button and you're going to start shopping for $175 worth of stuff. If you have any questions above that, then I'm more than happy. Okay, I didn't catch my bowl at the bottom with the die. So we'll just leave it on there. I'm more than happy to chat with you, Michelle. Always try to look below the video and click that contact me button and I'll get an email. Okay. I know, Mary, I always forget what I buy too. Hey, Nicole, what do you mean you never see the notifications early enough? You mean you're not just sitting there waiting with bated breath, waiting for the notification from YouTube? Okay, so can y'all see the shiny? So it looks like a shiny glass bowl and a shiny glass for our milkshake. And all it was a piece of packing tape. Okay. Okay. So let's get all of our stuff ready to assemble our card. So yeah, cute little, Michelle has put the link in the chat. Katie Lay, when she joined, she got up to $174.75. Is that what I saw? Try to get as close to $175 as you can. You cannot go over it. The system won't let you. You can only go up to $175. So, all right, we've got our little strawberry ice cream. We've got our chocolate topping. What is this? Chocolate topping, or maybe a dollop of chocolate ice cream. Okay, I'm just going to put all this over there. And then I have a cherry that is white. It's not really a cherry yet. It's just white right now. Okay. And I have my straw. Okay. Katie Ott says that is absolutely the best tip I've seen. I'm so glad. What did I do? What did I do? All right, let's bring our pieces in for our card. So I have all that right there. We have, hold on. Oh, there it is. I was like, we lost our piece. So we're going to put our tablecloth on. And so we're just going to use a little bit of adhesive. And we're just going to add this down here. Okay. And I have the triple punch. Whoops, that looks like this. And I want this little shape right here. I just thought, oh yeah, the shiny tape. It's so fun and it's so easy, right? I just want to put this in here and I'm butting it up. I haven't played with this punch. And I'm like, oh, how stinking cute is this? You know, how many things do y'all buy and never use it? Me. It's like there's just not enough hours in the day sometimes. But I was like, oh, I want to use this. So we're just going to do all four corners. Packing tape is great on leaves to make them shiny. Ooh, brilliant. Brilliant. Anything. We can put that packing tape on anything. Okay, let's clean up this mess. Okay, let's move this over here. And we are going to add, I have a piece of blushing bride, and we're just going to add this to our blushing bride. And this is going to go on the front, like right there. And then we're going to add our goodies. Now, I told you about stamping our cherry. Since this is a photopolymer, oops, what am I doing? I'm being so silly. Since this is a photopolymer stamp set, we can see through it to stamp. Nicole is asking if there's a certain amount that you have to purchase to stay active. Great question. So when you join, let's just say, for example, you're joining tomorrow in January. Our first quarter, or the quarter, is January, February, March. You have met your minimums for the first quarter. You don't have to do anything else. You don't have to buy anything else. I'm using Real Red. You do need to purchase $300 before the end of the next quarter. April, May, June. Basically, you got like 6 months to order $300. What if you don't do it? Well, if you don't do it, at the end, you go into what's called pending. If you still don't get out of pending, you're not a demonstrator anymore. What does that mean? The Stampin' Up! Please do not come get your starter kit. You get to keep the $175 worth of stuff that you only paid $99 for or $129 for. All right, so I am just stamping right onto my basic white. There's my little cherry. I just found that this works so much better for me than trying to stamp and die cut. I kept cutting off the stem. So there you go, my friends. Same thing with Katie says, I have a question. If I get someone to sign up under me, does that does what they order go? Hold on. Where'd you go, Katie? Go towards my 300. No, if they sign up as a demonstrator, it does not. But if they sign up as a demonstrator, you do get a percentage off of what they order. I'm using Balmy Blue. This is a great conversation that we have gotten ourselves into tonight. If you guys can even keep up with how to make this card, it's a miracle. So Katie, let's chat about that offline. But yeah, that is a great question, but you get compensated, but it does not count towards your minimums. You have to buy or sell the $300. All right. So I don't even know if y'all can see that. Can y'all see my candle? My straw. I am just going to stamp right on my straw. Ta-da. Can you see it? Boy, that is, hold on, let me back it off. There it is. Boy, that is not showing up on the camera. There it is. Okay, we got our straw. Okay. Mary says, if you do not meet the quarterly quota, you sign up another time. You can not meet the quarter quota and then turn around and sign up the next day. You do have to sign. You kind of have to sign up under the person. We'll get into that. Yeah. Yes, but you can sign up again. Stampin' Up encourages you to come back. I'm sticking my straw in there like that. I think it's super cute. I'm going to grab some dimensionals and I'm just going to hold that on with a dimensional. And I loved the idea of just lots of dimensionals. I'm going to push this over. So we're going to put dimensionals under this. I felt like the dimensionals made my glass look more like a glass coming off of my tablecloth. Okay, so this one, I'm only putting a dimensional at the top of my ice cream. Okay. All right, let's put this on. Okay. Here is our milkshake. Here is our strawberry ice cream. Okay. And then we have our chocolate. And we're going to pop that. I'm going to put that right there. So when I said I only put the dimensional there, I kind of slid it in. Oh, look at M. Wyman tried that scotch tape. Y'all tried. Yeah, you can use scotch tape. You don't have to use packing tape. Granted, the scotch tape is thinner. So I didn't want lines, but you can use scotch tape. Would I be willing to do a whole video on signing up and what it entails? Nicole, that is brilliant. Yes, I would. I would be more than happy to do that. Okay, we have our cherry that we're going to put on top, and we're going to put that on top with a glue dot. I love using my Take Your Pick tool for getting that glue dot. Whoops, where'd it go? Ha, stuck to my hand. So we're going to put that on here, and we are going to pop that on right there. We have built our milkshake. How cute is that? All right, we forgot to do some stamping. We didn't forget. We're just going to do it now. We're going to get our Melon Mambo. And so M. Wyman said I used clear tape on my Scotty dog. Yes, I saw that. Did you use Scotch tape or did you use packing tape? I think I went off on the Scotch tape tangent. My greeting is, whoops, wonky. I like to pick up my greeting with the block. And for some reason, that was wonky. So you're the cherry on top. Yeah, Renee Paris has had some bad weather tonight. I'm glad she's back on. I was kept looking for her. She was having some bad weather. We didn't know if she was going to be able to stay during the whole live. Okay, so we have some opaque adhesive back gems. Do y'all see what I did here? I took my scissors and I cut the side off. Bonnie Blake says, I'm signing up tomorrow under a friend of mine. It will help her and save me some money. What a good friend you are. What a good friend you are, Bonnie. You know, I think it's amazing how I just had that take your pick tool. Where did it go? Come on. Come on. Where did it go? Found it. Good grief. All right. We're going to take, and we're using a little bit of, whoops. Now we lost one. A runaway. And we're just going to add a few little embellishments. They say you're supposed to do 3, so I'll do 3. I'll be a rule follower. Where do I want this other one? I think I want it over there. Okay. Last but not least, we are going to do some stamping on the piece of basic white that goes on the inside. And I'm going to get, thank you, Katie. She says this is an adorable card. It's so super easy. You know, as I'm teaching you, then it takes a little bit more time. But as you start to sit down and make this card, it's pretty quick. You know, we want to add these cute little cherries. Katie, okay, here's what I've been told. I can put 3 on or I can put 5 on. Not 6. That would be 6, Katie. I don't know. It's something about how the eye looks. It's something from being a florist and flowers. I don't know. I just follow the rules. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. We've got that for our inside. And now let's add a little bit of adhesive. Katie says, now I want the ice cream set. Shocker. Shocker. Isn't it so stinking cute? And I haven't even showed you my other cards yet. There we go. Oh, we forgot to do, let's do some cherries on our envelope. You know, on the other one, I think I'm going to do it this way. I think I'm going to do the cherries on the flap. Let's do that. It's a really cute set. And, you know, it could be for birthday, yes, but it doesn't have to be, you know, just, oh my gosh, just sending a card to someone that, you know, it just brightens their day. And so how fun is this one? There we go. How fun. All right, now let me show you my other ones. I have some other inspiration for you. Oh, shoot. Okay, I was going to show you something. Hold on. Let's see if I have one. We're going to use this. Okay. So here is, remember that card I told you was my inspiration card? The rolled up ice cream cones. That's the inspiration card that was in the catalog. Okay. I just thought this was so cute. And so I had to play with it. Let me show you the die. Okay. So it's right here, a little waffle cone. And so I was like, oh, look at this. It's already scored. How fun is that? Okay. So one way it won't close. The other way it will. I don't know. It looks the same to me, but it's not. Okay. So then we're going to take our soft suede. And a sponge dauber. And we're just going to kind of sponge along the edge. Give it a little bit. I don't know. Is it a chocolate? What is it? Chocolate dipped cone? Okay. Let's push this over. And now look at that. Whoops. Yeah, I guess I did. I don't know. I'm going to do it on the inside. Look how cute. Thank you, Joellen. I'm so glad you like it. I think it's super cute. Life is sweeter with you. Life is sweeter with y'all. I'm just saying. Okay. So then we have our envelope. Okay. And then let's get one more out. This one might be my favorite. I might have should have excuse me, demonstrated this one. Yes, Cindy, this could be used with the sweet ice cream set. Looks yummy. Looks yummy. Look at that. And we've got a little silver spoon that I just used the dies and the silver foil paper. What is this right here? This little stitching. Margaret says we used to get these chocolate dip cones in Atlantic City at Ben and Jerry's. Yep, chocolate dipped. Yep. So this right here is, I haven't been using it. It's the Basic Borders dies. And this right here gave me this stitching. I don't know if you can see it, but it's stitched. So I stitched the early espresso, and then this is just a layer of soft suede. You know, when you get old, you forget the names of things. Anyway, just a super cute card. It does look like a banana split, doesn't it? I just had to keep adding the scoops of ice cream. And then, of course, here's our envelope. See, there's how the bowl is supposed to look when your head's not trying to get in the camera. See how it just lines up? It's just a two-tone little bowl. So, okay, what do y'all think? Delina says, love, in August, I sent ice cream cone cards with multiple levels of ice cream to all my grandkids. They loved them. How fun is that, Delina? Yay! It does look like a chocolate tablecloth, Margaret. Okay, so stay tuned for mystery stamping next Monday. Stay tuned for a video on all about being a demonstrator. Apparently, I will add that to my list. At 8 p.m. Central, you can jump over on the blog and you can see you can get the information that I shared tonight, see the pictures up close and personal, and then be able to get that download that you could keep just to remember. And I will take that download. So if you don't want it right now, you can wait. I will take that download and make it into a sheet that you can put into your tutorials reference book. So, and have I got a fun technique that I'm going to share with y'all? Yeah. And the next technique class is in February. So I think this is going to be before then. I can't wait. I have to show you. Happy stamping, y'all. Thank you for joining me this evening. And